like both teams are making substitutions.
Visit the website for your chance to win.
Lynn to Wade.
Substitutions, LA.
That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
As a defender with inferior athletic ability, there's really not a lot you can do when you're outside the restricted area and you're caught lost in space.
To George.
2 minutes remaining in the second quarter.
LA with 4 to shoot. George. Now that's a contest.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Dwayne Wade, 3 for 3 in this first half.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Beverly. To Paul George. And the finish. Jay, that was unguardable.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Butler to bring it up. Up 6. To Wade. Gets toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Spinning shot, won't fall.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
The assist from number 9.
Beverly into the front court. They find themselves down 10. The Clippers with 4 to shoot. Beverly shot no good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
He'll put it up at the buzzer. It's good at the buzzer. Nice finish and more cash in the bank as we hit the break. That's it for the first half. And the Heat right now are feeling good.
The Heat certainly didn't have a problem putting up points in the opening half. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Miami Heat. The Clippers have yet to appear after one half of basketball. There isn't enough time to get into all of their problems, but I'll tell you this, they need to try to get better. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Game trap. Field goals.
The Miami Heat certainly deserve credit for their effective shooting, and that advantage is because of their defense. They've been great on both sides of the ball, but yes, their scoring has been tremendous.
Player of the half.
The film speaks for itself. He's definitely the player of the half. Now he just got to give an encore to get his team to win.
Who was cold?
Forget Cole. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point He can't seem to get anything going. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
It's LA Clippers ball. Beverly. To George. And count the basket.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Wade. The pass taken away by the Clippers. That is great vision to set it up. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
The okey doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
It's the Heat with the possession. Driving right to the basket. Full throttle right to the basket for the deuce.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Beverly to Williams. Beyond the arc for 3. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
The assist from number 3.
Williams into the front court. The deficit now up to a dozen. And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Montrezl Harrell has got 2 shots coming. Numbers not in his favor. 61% for his career. Misses the first. Missed the second as well.
Hands up, you got him. You got him.
And the basket good at the rim.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
LA Clippers with the basketball. Bam Adebayo pins it. What a save. That's hard work right there. Now ready for a couple of free throws.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Montrezl Harrell at the line for 2 shots. He struggled so far. First one, count it.
For the Los Angeles Clippers, number 2, Kawhi Leonard.
No good on the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Lynn with it. His team on top by 13. To Ibaka. Serge Ibaka. That's how it's done. He's 4 for 4 in the game.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
It's the Clippers with the possession now. Beverly to Paul George. LA with 4 to shoot. It's PG for 2. Adebayo the rebound. To Butler. Kawhi Leonard. Huge block.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
It's George for 2. Paul George. He's now 4 for 6.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Don't miss your chance at some excellent memorabilia.
New blood coming in for both sides.
Entering the game for the Miami Heat, number 7.
Dragic. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
To Dragic. Here comes the screen. Dragic. Rocking the rim.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
To Williams. Lou Williams. It's been a quiet night. Only 3 attempts, but he makes that one stick.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Dragic to Lin. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. To George. Has a look. Add 2 points to the board.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Dragic against Paul George. Nothing going here on that drive. To Jeremy Lin. Here comes the screen. Jeremy Lin. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Bam Adebayo. Blocked away.
That one's in the 15th row.
Huge denial. A shot at the buzzer. There's the buzzer. 3 quarters complete as the Heat enjoy some breathing room. So the Heat will have it to start this 4th and final quarter. And this one, Jay, not totally in the win column yet, but with a double-digit lead, you have to like their chances.
I love when I start seeing fans exit the arena so early in this game and I hear people say, this one should be in the bag. Well, guess what? It's never a guarantee. You have to be careful not to slow down the pace of the game and take the air out of the basketball. You have to put your foot on the gas and try to win this game with a sense of urgency.
Serge Ibaka with a piece.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Harkless to Leonard. Trying to cash in and buries it. Jay, they'll take that any day.
The assist from number 2, Kawhi Leonard.
Miami's got it. Dragic to Ibaka. Scores from the post.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
And stuffs it home.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Butler into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Dwayne Wade to Ibaka. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Lou Williams. He struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
If you're coaching against this player, you have to throw some fake traps, some fake schemes. How are you making this player think instead of just naturally reacting?
To Wade. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. To Leonard. Jimmy Butler rejects it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Beverly into the front court. His guys down big. Throws it down.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand.
Hey fans, have you seen the latest items in our silent auction? Have a look for yourself at the display behind section 121 and place your bid. Don't miss your chance at some excellent memorabilia.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Butler in a matchup with Harkless. Off the assist.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
The assist from number 22, Jimmy Butler.
Oh, he got a piece of it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really up. He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Doesn't get the bounce.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter.
Stuffs it down with authority.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
To Butler. Biyombo rocking the rim. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is.
Me neither.
Look out. Vince Carter. Slam dunk.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Clippers have the basketball. Oh, straight down the middle for 2.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
To Carter. To Butler. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. They dare Jimmy Butler to take it, and he makes them pay.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those 3 things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
Not today.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
To Carter. And scores. Now the Clippers call a timeout. They're down big in this 4th quarter, and a chance here to empty their bench. Changes coming from both sides right now.
Los Angeles, number 2, Kawhi Leonard. Entering the game for Miami, number 50, Andre Iguodala.
George against the cagey veteran Iguodala. 20-footer at the buzzer. The Heat with the victory as they win this one in very convincing fashion. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
It's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Heat won this matchup with a significant margin. You ask me, and I'll tell you, it was the ball movement that made all the difference. There's something to be said for a team that can win as a group, and that's what happened here today. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Miami Heat. The Clippers seemed to lose their edge as the game got out of hand.
And it's games like this where veteran players can be so important. They've been through these types of blowouts, and they know what it takes to keep a locker room united.
Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Game track. Points in the paint.
These guys walked in with the game plan, and they walked out with the win. And these highlights, they tell even more of the story.
Player of the game.
Easy choice for player of the game. No one else made as big of an impact in this matchup.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
check out the upcoming games for the Miami Heat. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to